Call the meeting order at 5:30. Roll call will be myself and Jean, Diane, and Stephen. Public comment. Items not on the agenda limited to 3 minutes. Matters requiring discussion, action by voting, placing on the agenda for next regular meeting. Any public comment? Okay, new business. Well, maintenance manager and food service are actually the same thing. So discussion recommendation for change position from hourly to salaried employee. What was I going to say?
I feel that I think it would be good for both for me and also for the rec and park, just because would be willing, to put out more effort being on salary, just because like I can go to the bike shops and all my work basically right now I'm working 7 days a week, which is it's understandable for summertime, but when winter comes I'm just concerned that I won't have enough hours to cover my my costs. I really want to stay. I really like it here. I really like the things that are going on and staff, and that's just my concern.
Okay.
Hang on.
So if we average it out for the year rather than...
Yeah.
My question is, what are you getting now? What do you need to live on for salary?
For me, just what I would need to pay my bills and live on to take home $500 a week, which
How much a week?
$500.
That's take home.
So it'd be like
So with taxes would be.
I had it all figured out.
Yeah, and this tiny, itty bitty, teeny weeny that I can't read behind old eye.
I probably should have sent that from my computer. Let's see. I didn't bring my phone in.
There's a nifty little thing on the phone.
Right.
You push a button and
Yeah.
it's
680 gross.
680. So what did you make now?
No, and it's been really cyclical, and, my feelings are that, for many, many reasons, the rec and park shouldn't have any salary employees. Our workflow is so incredibly cyclical. That's one issue. In fact, prior to my tenure, Leslie didn't even have hours from October through April. There's nothing to do. Right now, I've found things where she's really got like 9-10 hours a week. The other real problem with it is that Steve was just hired and he's on his 6-month probationary period, which would end in the end of October. To me, if the discussion were to be had at all, it should be had in November, because currently we have absolutely no indication that the business is viable. In fact, to the contrary. Secondly, we don't have the indication that the individual can drive the business and control costs and overhead. Right now, we're hemorrhaging in the food services area. It's a very major hemorrhage. The other thing is this is a really bad time to talk about it, because from when Steve came on board to current time, this is the most unusual time period this district experiences. We open the beach on mid-May, and we have Memorial Day, and we have the 4th of July. Our revenues are way greater. Our work requirements are completely different. Steve's hours have been really up and down. He is, the first pay period he was here, he worked at an average of like 22 hours a week. Second payroll period, which was May 15th to May 30th, he averaged like 42 hours a week. That's not unusual because we all have huge workloads in those 2 weeks. Starting in June, it dropped to 33. I don't know what you have this payroll period. So what I'm trying to say is it's so up and down. Right now, the beach food service has a negative $4,000 as far as what it's done since we opened the beach to date today. Creekside Food Service is a negative $10,701. right now, this beach is completely being carried 100% by the Groupon that I did. That's the only, at least like the beach is has broken even and it's covered those costs because of the Groupon. So, my feelings are it just seems that now is a very bad time to take a critical look at that position. The district has not historically been able to pull this off.
With salaried employees?
No, food service or salaried employees. I mean, there's a reason why, for instance, other rec parks in Russian River, they don't have any salaried employees. There's a reason, and they're not even as cyclical as we are.
So they have guys on year-round.
He's year-round, but he's hourly. He's not salaried because the workload in the winter is so much less than it is in the summer. I mean, they don't even have our cycles, but he is an hourly employee. I just don't think it would be in the best interest of the district to make that commitment at this early point in time. I think that the time, in which to really analyze it would be November 1, when Steve's off of his probationary period.
I would already have to have another job set up to pay my bills, so that's all great and everything, but if we wait till then and business drops off and now I'm not looking for a job in November, which is the worst time of year to look for a job.
Well, it would seem though that, in other words, in this position, that is what we put forth as far as driving the business. It's just like working on a commission or anything else, or coming into a job and saying, I can give you this deliverable. I would think, this was also a very unusual time, as you know. Steve's gone through a lot of, personal issues. It's been a very difficult time for him. So what I'm saying is, this is a very bad time to do any sort of comparison. I just think it's not prudent. But I do think salaried employees in this district makes no sense. We have such a small number. And hopefully that will change.
So you're saying that the workload will drive the salary?
Well, yeah, if Steve gets in there and kicks butt and drives the business and cuts the margins, we definitely have something to talk about. I mean, if we can even hit a break even.
Well, that's not
Does it take 2 or 3 years to make money? It takes 2 years to make money.
Well,
Any business like that.
I'm not saying making money, but I'm talking
Well, I'm saying
hemorrhage.
covering costs.
I'm talking right now as a hemorrhage. What I'm saying is this district can't support this kind of a hemorrhage for the next 6 months. We just can't.
You think it's that bad?
Yeah, I know it's that bad. I mean, the numbers are the numbers.
Even if it's 4th of July?
Should have raised the prices.
Well, this is completely in your purview.
I had written my original menu and it was like at least 30% higher than what we.
Well, then,
Those were my suggestions that you wanted to deviate from.
No,
Yes.
beach.
Finish speaking, please. And you wanted to change it, and I'm not going to argue with you, and that's what we went with.
What?
So that's why,
I
I
say
know
it's-
it's cost, and we went with.
I say it's your job, and I say you go for it.
Well, then why didn't we go with my prices? And we didn't have such a hemorrhage, because I've been doing this for 20 years.
See, we sat down together in my
I
office
know,
on the menus.
I don't know if you remember.
We
but-
can raise the
Well,
prices, can't we?
I don't have to remember because I'm certain I have all the emails, so.
Oh.
In any event,
Well,
yeah, in any event, all I'm trying to say is, I think we have 6 months to level ourselves out and to see where we stand. And I just think today, this is a very dangerous time to look at it because of, very unusual time frame.
But don't we have to also think about retention of employees?
My feelings is you made a job offer with a commitment and with a 6-month probationary time
Or
frame.
do we keep an eye on the, we
Yes.
cut that with the contract?
Exactly.
We follow all the terms of the contract?
Correct. So, that's just my feelings. I don't
Yeah,
feel,
and I can actually say for it, we follow the terms of the contract we signed.
Absolutely. There's actually one that we followed, and it's that I have to be 18 years or older.
I don't know how you can say that. Your job offer was very descriptive
Oh, I have
about
the contract.
anticipated hours, so do I.
It's fine.
Well, maybe Steve, you should review it.
I will. I've already got some notes and I want to review it because we have, what I'm looking at is two things. One is retention of employees and two is following what we say we're going to do. Right?
Correct.
And if we sign a contract, no matter who it is, we have to follow the contract.
And we have.
And if we're not following the contract, that has to be reviewed.
The job offer reflected between 30 to 37 hours per week. That would be the likely scenario. And it should hopefully be that. It should certainly be that, even in the winter.
Well, I did 100 on this pay period and 100 on the pay period before that. I'm working 7 days a week, like when those stop ringing. It's hard to do salary or hour, how to do hourly when I get a phone call. If I come in legally scheduled, I need to do a 3 to 4 hour, I think it's a 4-hour shift. There's tons of things that aren't being done.
We're not arguing, no one's arguing with that, Steve. All I'm saying is that
I think,
it's just
Are you
right.
reflecting all the hours you're working in your time card? You are.
Absolutely. But I've also, what I'm saying is donated a lot of time, my own time, to on top of these hours. And it's because I want to drive the business, and I'm going above and beyond, and I'm trying my hardest. I'm trying extremely hard, to do the best that I could and keep costs down. Trust me, it is a restaurant business, isn't it? It's
Well, I
not
know
a
my
money
husband
maker.
grew up in the restaurant.
So all I'm saying is
Anybody wants to go to the restaurant business.
our original idea and proposal about food services related to viability of the district is something that we were willing to try.
my thought is if we sign the contract, we should adhere to the contract.
We have.
Well, that's why I would have to look at it.
It's not a contract, it's a job offer, and we are exactly within the job offer. I guess I'm not certain where you feel that it is not. I'll give you the, just
Okay,
come in tomorrow and
I'll
I'll
sit down with him and see
Certainly.
what you should give me what we have and we'll sit down and go through it and go from there. But I still am big on retention. And retention is to keep employees wanting to come back. We don't want employees not happy with what's going on and want to quit, then we have to start all over. And I understand the hemorrhage part, but I also understand the 2 to 3 years part. I've been in a few businesses myself. If you don't make money the first year, that's
Well,
unfortunate.
the district cannot have a hemorrhage for 2 to 3 years. In other words, it can't. We would have to go back to Plan B. What I'm saying is, all I'm talking about is that right now is a very poor example of being able to judge the job, the workflow, and the deliverables. It's a very bad time to do that. And all I'm saying is, we put forth a proposal, we were pretty specific about it, and I really felt like the time to talk about it would be November 1st. But,
I think we ought to do something to retain employees. But I think the first thing I would do...
that's fine, I just want to make the
Yeah,
statement that
that's
it's
fine.
not probably in the best interest of this
And that's,
district.
yeah, and that's fine. I
Okay.
appreciate that, but I definitely am going to... So I would say that we look at the contract, and then we can formulate something.
It's a job offer, Steve, it's not a contract.
It's not a contract. You
No.
didn't sign on the dotted line?
It's a job offer.
Okay. We'll look at the job offer and see if we kept up our side of the bargain. How's that?
I really like the wrecking park. I like Monterey. I respect and like all you guys. I just want it to work. And I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs. I'm just making this. And that's all I need
All of us
to
are
do.
doing
I met all the neighbors over there, and I meet the skateboarders and the cyclists, and I will put myself out there, and I want to be the face of, and I've put a lot of energy into this. And,
How is it going over there?
well, it's been slow. Well, we just finally, we just got ready, we just got everything, the bike racks up, and it looks like it's open, and,
There's an open sign, I drove by today.
yeah, I handmade it, and I know my girlfriend's like, they didn't make that. I'm like, no, and I'm not an artist, but I'm working as hard as I can. And I'd say 75% of the business is people, my friends coming to visit me, and that sort of thing. So, but I do understand the nightmare that is the restaurant business and food costs. It's crazy. And that's why you go out to eat, and it's so crazy expensive. That's why I
Now,
still like it.
would to raise the food costs, would it bring it up to what it was last year? Or would it be less than that?
Well, see, now we're
We
past.
didn't have anything last year.
No, I meant what it was last year. Hamburger was like $7.
Are you talking about the beach or are you talking about Creekside?
Oh, I just think even, 20%, something, like, for example, I think we easily could have pulled in another $500 over July 4th. I think that weekend we should have raised the prices on everything.
Well, we raised the prices before July 4th.
I know, but I'm just saying for that weekend, we should have especially had a special menu just for July 4th, because that's our money-making week. They're captive people. I did have somebody walk out on me that night, and was left in there solo kicking butt, and I did it, and I ended up pulling somebody, out of the line that worked at the Nutty Irishman to help me plate food, because I wanted to be successful. I really did.
You have a good business. It looked like it.
We were kicking butt. The line was only halfway around the building, and Yvonne just finally, she glazed over and she said, "It's 8:30, I can't do any more."
Yeah, I talked with her.
I said, "Babe, it's okay, I understand you hit your limit, just, we gotta make our money today." So,
Yeah.
it's kind of.
She's still there, isn't she?
Yeah, of course, she's still
How
there.
about
I
French
love
fries?
her.
French fries are so good.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna skip on the French. There's a few things, you get a piece of French
So,
fry.
Well,
I
and
guess
everybody's raising prices. I mean, they're talking about fast food prices. The beef
we
is
had to
gonna go
raise,
up
we raised
so
our
much.
barbecue from 12 to 15. We have to recover. So you said if he wants to raise the prices, it's up to him.
Of course. It's
So,
baby
but this-
steps.
We've been raising, we did raise the price, that is correct, and we were talking about raising.
Yeah, I know that we did,
Yeah.
Steve,
I
I
know.
indicated that all along.
I know, it's just when I'm questioned after, 20 years of experience, it's just like, I go.
So what we'll do then, as far as this goes today,
Yeah.
is I'll talk to you about the job offers, accept them, and we'll see what there's discrepancies. But let's still leave this open to possibly bring that to the full board. We don't make decisions, that's the full board.
Yeah, and the other thing is.
And I understand her side, we have to look at the books
Yeah.
too.
And if I'm working 7 days a week, I can't go get another job.
Yeah.
That's my other issue, is I'm gassed out, and this month, I'm just catching up, because I did have that period of time where I didn't have the hours, but, I fell behind $400, and it doesn't sound like that much, but, it's 3 bills. Anyway, I just wanted to address it before, because they can't get me.
Right.
Right.
Okay, appreciate that. So I'll talk to you, we'll revisit this now.
And I think Creekside's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be a success.
I think it's going to be busier in the winter than the summer.
I'm hoping it's gonna be low.
I really think once it starts raining and the weather turns, I think it's going to, I really do. Because I don't think that's as much a summer place as it is a winter place.
Right now, I am bare bones. I have no towels, I have ordered the least amount of stuff that I could possibly order, and it's thousands and thousands of dollars. And it's
Let's
like,
start.
Let's start.
I'd
You
love
know,
to.
that's-
but it's a lot of freaking money. And I knew it in a coffee shop, you guys. So anyway.
Like I say, I anticipated this, and I've told you that all along, but as I say, I just feel that it's the timing issue
Yeah.
that we're talking about.
Yeah, I understand that, but see, the thing is that I have job offers, so I have to also look at paying my bills. So, I don't want to leave, and I'm just going to say that, but, yeah, I always have job offers, that's the
Oh,
nature
sure.
of being a good chef, because, you can get somebody else in there, and they're going to be drunk all the time, or, whatever, it's just one of those jobs. So, anyway,
Okay.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, and I'll meet with you next week or so, and we'll bring it back up next month. We'll go from there, and we got to,
I'll go over, I'm gonna go over what we're paying for the
Okay.
what the prices, I think, so that we can make a profit. I know we were, trying to get people down there for return business, but I talked to a lot of people. It's pretty good. And
It's
everybody's
better, for sure, than last year. But the prices last year, we cannot.
No.
We're not even made it.
We're not,
Yeah.
but,
They were too much.
I think there's a point where the food that we pay dictates what we charge. It's just it used to be 2 times what food costs, 3 times.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, well, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Guys.
Thanks.
Okay.
Okay, on the rest of this,
And those French fries are just so good. I have to stay away from them. They are
I
my
know, and
my
I'm working
big
on it. And
downfall.
I haven't even got into what I'm really good at yet, and so that's what I really just want to be able to hit my stride, do it for you guys, I really do.
okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.
So the Leslie part, I agree on winter time, you can't have Saturdays.
Well, there's other issues, and I think you're doing Leslie a disservice in that this board has never even given Leslie a performance review. I realize that, you might think you know what Leslie does, but on a day-to-day basis, you really do not.
Yeah, I do.
Okay,
I
well,
do.
there are performance issues and time management issues that have been going on a long, long time. And I think that you owe it to an employee to give them a review and to have some goals and some, here's what's good and here's what's not so good. And, and it's really important. But like I say, the maintenance, and it's not a maintenance manager, she's a maintenance coordinator. The maintenance manager at Russian River, for instance, his job description responsibilities are insane. He handles the entire district budget, Paige McDonald does not. There are things that I have tried in my tenure. Like I said, before me, Roberta didn't have any hours for Leslie from October through April. There's things that I've tried to give Leslie tools to manage up and to take some things more, into her job, which were reflected on the last job description that we actually finally did for her about a year ago or so, I would say. But there's things where I don't know if it's something that Leslie doesn't like to do. I don't know if it's a skill set issue. I'm really not certain, but there's things that I can't get her to do, to take on, and it's.
So the second half of this.
And I'm doing a lot of maintenance, repair, and this, that, and the other. I mean, to be frank with you.
So I think that we need to do the evaluation. Leslie, the evaluation before we do.
I think it's very fair to
We'll make
do
a
that.
point to do that, we get some idea of her job description, we'll go over stuff, and some input. I think that's what we should do before we even address this. I agree with you, we need evaluation.
Yeah.
It's a new fiscal year, we should evaluate everybody. Okay, so that's the way we'll leave it. Okay, anything else, any other reports or information? If not, we'll adjourn at 5:52. Take an 8-minute break and go to the next meeting.